So yeah, then I got myself more information. Things are going good for the big guy. Feeding time. Feed me more. Yo, welcome to Feeding Time. Big guy Ryback back once again for a little Feeding Time review. And I went back. We're doing a huge arm workout, the abs. If you guys are wondering, big guy, what are you doing for your abs? What? Come on, big guy, how you doing it? 290 plus with shredded abs. How you doing it, big guy? P90X Ab Ripper X 1 and 2, and also 6-pack promise from, I think it's that Athlean X. I was going to say Athlean. It's Athlean X. There's an app, and you can do daily workouts. And you can pick, and I don't like doing that. You can't do abs every day. I mean, you could do it whatever you want. I usually do P90X Ab Ripper X 1 or 2 once a week and weighted abs once a week. So what I'll do is I like to do weighted abs once a week still, but then I'll kind of mix up. I'll do a couple routines with that during the week, or I'll do one big P90X Ab Ripper X 1 or 2 and kind of keep it going, switching it up a little bit to do different ab workouts for my core along with my planks. Guys, shut the F up and review the food. Feedingmore.com. That's my cotton candy. It's good. Today, guys, Veganos Mexican Kitchen back once again. They have a lot of food I want to try there. Today, I am doing their meatball sandwich, vegan meatball sandwich. Oh, there's vegan meatballs all over the place. And I'm not gonna lie. Upon first opening it, I should have I like to do my picture up front. I could just do an image and do the pose on here, and my guy could grab the image, which maybe that would be more fun for you guys, because I do some pretty stupid poses. Maybe I will start doing that. I think that's a good idea. Because I was really disappointed when I saw the size of this. And that's what she said. And Jeffries. And it is what it is. Make the most of it, guys. So yeah, then I got myself more information. Things are going good for the big guy. Anyways, I'm glad I didn't just get one. I would have been very, very unsatisfied. Let's go ahead and see how this compares to a regular meatball. They even give you vegan ranch. So I'll do one without the vegan ranch and one with. I don't think I've ever had vegan ranch. Let's try some. It tastes like ranch. I tell you, this vegan stuff ain't half bad. Give it a little dipperoo. I'm so hungry. You guys are probably I'm telling you, this is 2 weeks on the vegan diet. Losing more body fat, feeling better and better. Energy keeps increasing. Since I learned the micronutrient timing away from my coffee, is the big guy can sometimes be stupid. So good. I love eating after a hard workout. It's very satisfying. I just got my gaming chair. The parts came in, got it all together. I like this ranch. Follow me at RybackRules on Twitch. I do my morning chats now. I'm sorry, I talk with my mouth open. I'm a real freaking filthy pig, and I love it. I know some of you husbands out there, some of the guys, your wives or your husbands, might not agree with how I eat. But just explain to them, I'm home alone eating, and I'm a man. I'm Neanderthal. If I was eating over for dinner, I would eat very polite. They would be like, this guy is so civilized for looking like a complete meathead. He's intelligent, he's good looking. They probably wouldn't say the good looking part. They tell me later on a text. But anyways, I'd be really polite. I'm kidding, easy guys. I'm no Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, you know, life is good. I can adjust on the fly. Got some meatballs all over the place in here. Can't leave any meatball. I need my protein. My last meal of the night's gonna have to be a little bigger. This wasn't, even though I do got two. But anyways, I'm eating at home alone, guys. I'm recording. Just let me enjoy my food. I mean, you're the ones that are intruding on me. I'm not making anyone watch. For all I care, nobody has to watch me. I'm just eating all by myself, but people are attracted to watching me eat and talk. I encourage it. If you're alone eating and you need somebody to eat with, you know, you don't have a family or anyone, eat with me, guys. Listen to me talk to myself. You're like, that guy can really have a conversation with a wall if he wanted to. Oh, Mr. Wall, that's right, big guy. I tried to wink and it just went like that, so there we go. I got an update on Sophie too. I'm trying to, it's good, all good. But as I was telling you guys, I mean, you're the ones technically, you know, ruining my meal. Coming into my house, I don't think I asked you to come in. You just come in and you watch me up close eating. You put me on your TVs. I mean, some of you take my ASMR video that I did with the chips. I'm a Zoom freaking star now. Busting in on Zooms. I heard I'm coming in. People are using me on some sort of dating thing. Just busting at eating chips. The things you guys do. I could feel this. This is going to my muscles. Every bite is getting better. Why did I think, I thought that was part of the second one. I still got a whole one to go. I go from thing to thing to thing, guys, from morning to night. I get up at 5 something most days. I lose track of time. I lose track of things. I lose track that I had a whole other brand new meatball sandwich sitting here. I don't need that wrench, but I will save that for my last meal. Vegan ranch is more expensive. But eating vegan they say it doesn't have to be more expensive. If you talk to Austinians, and I agree, it doesn't. But if you want to get some of like the condiments and stuff, it's more expensive. I know I'm blowing people's minds out there. They're like, how is this guy vegan and freaking jacked? Feed me more nutrition. Legit. And I work out like a madman, hours a day. Since I was like a little kid in my room. Like normal little kids, you know, I played video games. I went outside, I played kickball, as a tetherball champion. I was president of elementary school. JT McWilliams, you can look it up in the history books. JT McWilliams here in Las Vegas. I ran for president my 5th grade year. I won overwhelming. It was great. It was fantastic. I was the greatest. You can go around. I can get you numbers. I can get you social media profiles of the kid from elementary to 5th grade. And Ryan Reeves at that time, I wasn't Ryback Reeves, and I was Ryan Reeves, the little guy. But the big guy in the school, I was a tetherball champion. My thing that got me the vote is we didn't have all the tetherballs. We had all these tetherball poles, but we only half of them had tether balls, maybe even less. And since I was the tetherball champion at the school, I was the kickball champion. I used to routinely kick the ball into the backyards of the houses. It would end the game. And I would try to have to kick it the other way, but every once in a while I get a little cocky and be like, I'm going to freaking end this thing. We're going over to the tetherball courts. And I would kick the ball over on purpose. Yeah, I know. Anyways, my whole deal for winning the presidential campaign in JT McWilliams was I promised more tether balls. And get this, I freaking delivered. I got more tether balls for the school. They could have said no, big guy, but they did it. And I won. I also got best sportsmanship that year. I was a real stud at a young age. Real stud. I got best sport. I won a bunch of stuff in 5th grade. That might have been the year I peaked. Legit might have been the year I peaked in my life, which is kind of depressing when I think about it now. So, people are watching me do food videos, and they don't understand that I make thousands of dollars doing food videos. Also a sales funnel for feeding me more nutrition. But I'm a loser eating food here now, but I also was president of 5th grade. So, bam. All right, let's go. I know some of the people too. They're like, this guy just talks. That's the deal, guys. This ain't a regular. Do you think I'm Review Bra or Dame Drops or, the Bell Life? Man, I'm here by myself. Guys. And I'm not a food reviewer. I suck at food reviews. I eat like a Neanderthal. I talk. I am the king of talking to myself. That's what my channel is going to get really, really over for. Near 300-pound vegan Neanderthal. Modernized, civilized, but yet also so brutish and rugged, rough around the edges. Women love that. You'll see my women followers grow. There's so much potential with them, we could change them. Can you? I would love to be my Neanderthal self and go back in time to the other cavemen and Neanderthals and try to explain to them, I'm vegan, I'm 2020, I'm vegan. They wouldn't get it. There's some other really good food reviewers out there, though. If you guys are legitimately trying to probably get a food review, I'll give you my pick. I'm probably in the top 10 of the worst food reviewers of all time. But I do eat all the food, so that has to count for something, right? Some guys will just be like, put it away, and then they give you their review. They ain't in the game. They're doing that for the money. Man, I eat my full meal. I digest this stuff. Man, if you do anything and you throw up after, or you only take a little nibble, you ain't in it. You ain't in all the way. You're just playing just the tip. I go all the way. Woohoo! This is so good. This surpassed my expectations. I also got my Feed Me More Nutrition $4,000 cash giveaway going on. It ends on October 31st at midnight Pacific. On Halloween, I'm giving out $4,000 for simply buying my supplements. Feedmemore.com. Use discount code Halloween4000 at checkout. Save 20%. Tell them the big guy sent you. Actually, don't. Just go. It'll cost me more money in customer support and chats. Had a great call in my fulfillment center today. We're scaling again. We're getting more stuff coming out. So stay tuned. I started with 3 supplements, guys. We're up to 11, number 12 coming soon. We're going to put it up for pre-order, my 1-2-3 muscle, joint, and tendon supplement. That has helped me tremendously, so stay tuned. I'm going to save the Sophie update for another video. She's doing good, though. We've avoided surgery. I want to keep this one happy and upbeat, and everything's happy and upbeat. Her MRI, though, she ruptured a disc between her C4 and C5, and I'm giving an update. I guess I'm such a hypocrite sometimes. But she's doing good. No surgery right now because of how many she's had. But we're putting her on a steroid for a while, a prednisone, and an injectable while she's there, a muscle relaxer, and some other meds. And we're going to see if she can calm down without it. If not, then surgery. She's already had the MRI, but they have to go through the front of the neck. It's more invasive. The other ones were the low part of her back. So I'm hoping to have her home in a couple days. I miss her. Little guy's so sad. So, my little baby. That was fun. Using my hands the whole time. You always go back to your roots. You go back to what you know. I oftentimes don't use silverware. I'll just use my hands. Meals you would think that people would need, I'll just use my hands sometimes. Not every time. But I like to keep my you know, how I started out back in another life, Neanderthal days. I like to go back to that time sometimes. Just simple times. Just sitting in a cave with the other guys, just, you know, talking about, you know, eating beef jerky that we left out dehydrated from the sun. Talking about puss. You know, guys stuff in the caves. Stuff like that. So I'll use my hands sometimes. So screw you. All right, done. These are vegan BCAAs, also the same exact things as regular BCAAs in a kick-ass formula. This stuff is great. Great for delaying muscle, for muscle soreness and delaying muscle fatigue. It's great. I love the BCAAs. And we got a good little muscle recovery formula in there with glutamine as well. 2 different kinds of glutamine. At 2.5 grams per scoop, so I usually do 2, so getting 5 grams of glutamine per scoop. Not a bad little deal that we don't even charge extra for. But besides that, the review, guys, that surpassed my expectations. Like I was saying, the bread was a little. You saw me kind of having to pull it a little. And I don't know if that was an artisan bread, I believe. I'm almost positive that's what it was. But it was really good. That actually didn't bother me. It made me work for it a little bit. It kind of turned me on. And the vegan ranch with it, great addition. I highly recommend trying that. It's very, very similar to ranch. They just use more omega-3s, which are healthier for you, actually. And they don't have the milk in it content. But the actual meatball marinara part, which a lot of marinara sauce has milk in it as well, which this doesn't. It tasted really, really good. I wish, the one complaint on it is I wish maybe, there's only so much meatballs you could put on an artisan bread sandwich that's closed top to bottom. Now, if you're doing the old sub, you could put the bigger meatballs in there and kind of stack it up a little nicer. So I understand why they didn't do that. And also, and then when you eat it and you saw even with the amount they had, it was still shot out the back. And that's what she said again. But you got to be careful. So they made it to the probably the best way possible. So maybe we don't dock them on that, but just I wish it was a little more meatier, I guess, vegan meatier. But I don't really think I could dock any points off of that because I understand why they did it on that, and it was still made a little bit of a mess with the way it was. Out of 10. Get to the freaking rating, big guy. That's all we're here for. People are like, I have to watch this for 20 minutes to get this rating? 9.7 out of 10. Delicious. Surpassed. I thought this was maybe going to come out at 9.1, 9.2. 9.7. Strong. Freaking strong. All right, guys. Other than that, I hope everyone's doing well. Return your shopping carts, guys. If you're a new subscriber here, which a lot of people are, we're finally getting seen again. Big guy's trying his best not to cuss anymore, and we're also hiring an outside help service to help the videos start being seen again, and we are doing it. Return your shopping carts, hold a door open for somebody, and don't expect a thank you. Just do it out of the kindness of your heart, and re-rack your weights. Return your shopping cart, hold open a door, re-rack your weights, and smile at one random person. Don't usually be careful who you do it at too. I don't need anyone getting shot or something because somebody thought they were creepy or hitting on them, and then they pull out a gun and shoot you, and then you come at me and you try to sue me. And also to the idiot saying I'm suing Ezekiel Elliott. Go back in your holes. I don't have to sue anybody. He's going to get rejected by the trademark office, and even not everything is handled through the trademark office. Stop believing fake news. And I own Feed Me. I own Feed Me More. What are the two most important words of Feed Me More? Feed me, you little bitches, more. Thank you guys very much for watching this Feed Me More TV episode. To check out my podcast, The Ryback Show and the Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report, please support us over at Patreon, patreon.com/Ryback. We have 2 different tiers available over there for both those shows. Feed Me More Nutrition available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. All first-time buyers can save 25% on the website with discount code SAVE25. And for all personal videos from yours truly, cameo.com/the big guy Ryback. Thank you guys again. Love you very much. Get hungry, stay hungry, be more. Feed me more.